Oh, it is what it is.
An ambulance can only go so fast. But when I saw everything is good.
What's up? I see you, Mr. Garvey. Oh yeah, it went down. Went down today. Now, what had happened was, and we finna get to the whole gist of it. Oh, this is an argument, and all the details is finna come flying out now. People been hitting my phone, telling me different things. Now remember, Meek had the freestyle on his song or whatever on his album, and when he was talking about, Nicki, and on that freestyle. Oh wow, here we come. Somebody else sending me a new message. On the freestyle when he was talking about, you were supposed to be my Beyonce, and now you got a fiance? What? Where you meet him at? So when he did that little line and all that stuff, that was a while ago, and they felt that was a low blow or whatever, and they just happened to be in the same place at the same time. So they up in the mall, and sure enough, right as rain, here comes Nicki Minaj and her husband, knowing Meek Mill is in there. You see, here's the thing. They didn't accidentally run into each other. Meek was already in the store talking to the people that work there and everything. So this is no accident. Okay? No accident. They happen to be in the same place at the same time. Now, that's one thing. It's a bunch of things going on at one time. So please forgive me. Safari sitting back like, glad it ain't me. Don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door. Good people. Oh, just because I didn't like jump off the roof, don't mean that I didn't have the information when it came out. So anyway, they approached Meek Mill up in the store, woofing, getting loud and everything. And Meek trying to keep everything calm and was like, look, let's step to the side. Like me and you, let's step to the side and let's talk. They ain't trying to hear that. And Nicki is the loudest one in there. So it gets really disrespectful till they start calling each other names. And then Meek was like, you know what? You can't talk to me no more. That's it. You can't talk to me like a man. You ain't a man. So it went to that point, like, you can't even talk to me no more. Let's go. So people are pulling Meek out, like, look, let's just get out the stove. It's over. Like, this conversation is over. And Nicki still wolfing at the mouth. This is where it stemmed from. When he made the song, that's where it stemmed from. It came from there. Now, whose fault is all this? Don't forget to hit the like button, people. Now, I wasn't here to talk about this. This was not something I wanted to promote. And, I'm sitting up here with money on the Lakers and the Sixers game. So my time is vested in other directions. This was not my goal. I ain't say, let me sit around here so that I could do this. There was no agenda whatsoever into this. Now I got the Showtime fight coming on. Let me tell you who fault this was. Because that could be a mystery to some people. They might not understand who's at fault. The person that is at fault is Nicki Minaj. Sticky Nicki. Nicki Minaj went on and did something she shouldn't have done. She did something that most women do in situations like this. Sticky Nicki decided to do what she normally does, and she hasn't changed one bit. She's still the same way. It's all a facade. She takes her new husband and boyfriend in there to go mess with her ex, Meek Mill. Why would you put, and if you're pregnant, you definitely deserves an L for doing that. You put your husband in a situation where this dude has got felonies. He's got felonies on his belt. He's got assault charges for beating his baby moms. His baby moms got murdered in a crib. He's got a lot of things with the law against him. And you putting him in a situation that could be explosive. That can get him hurt, you hurt, the baby hurt, and Meek Mill hurt. Now here's the kicker, Nicki. Why? Why? All you gotta do, Nicki, is live your life, walk away. That man ain't bothering you. You ain't bothering that man. Now, other innocent people are going to have jail cases, murder, assault charges, attempt murder cases behind this nonsense. Just watch. It's going to be tragic, and when it happens, everybody going to be like, man, this was so avoidable. What started all this? I'll tell you what started it. Sticky Nicki. And she gonna put that little innocent thing, bat her eyes. No, I don't know why people just always assume. No. It's you. It's always been you. It ain't never been nobody else but you. So no one feels sorry for you, and nobody's gonna cry for you, Argentina, because they know what you out here doing. And it's the same silliness women do, some women do, for attention. They want to see their man fight for them. I just went through this last week. The girl in the doggone sub shop when I told the story. Last week. She in there starting with somebody for no reason. Mad because he getting his food before hers. Well, who cares? You've ordered your food. Whenever they cook it, they'll give it to you. Why you mad at this guy? He told me to shut the F up. He's right. I'm telling you to shut the F up. You shouldn't even be talking. What you bothering him for? They got his food ready. He getting his food ready. Oh, well. What that got to do with him? But yet, it was my fault because I didn't get ignorant and started trying to go off on this dude for no reason. And next thing you know, we get in a fight. He hit me. I got bruises. He got bruises. We both bleeding. Getting our clothes dirty. Somebody might take it too far. Then somebody gets stabbed. Now we got police cases. All these court cases. Lawyers getting money. And all for what? You see? This is the mentality that people got to get around. In the end, if it ain't something that's ruining your life or altering your life in a life and death situation, you don't need to be fighting. People, oh, that's just a punk move. No, it's a smart move. It's the right move. And I guess people got to keep going to jail back and forth until they realize what's the move. I ain't got to go into jail disposition. I don't need to go to jail bouncing forward, back and forth. Nah, I'll leave that for somebody else. Not me. Not me. Not this guy. So the person to blame for all of this is Nicki Minaj. 100%. Don't look at nobody else. It's all on Nicki. Nobody else. No one else to blame. Oh, don't worry. All my money on the Sixers. Don't worry. I know how to bet. I know when to bet. I bet Boston and I bet the 76ers. Think I was going to bet on the Knicks and Brooklyn? Those was just, they were there to chip away, loosen them up. Get them all bruised up so they can come on over to Philly. And in that tempo that they run in Philly, going to be a little too fast for LeBron. See, LeBron hair falling out. He got to get back to L.A. so he can get that stuff back in his head. This East Coast trip tearing him up. He can't get back home to put them patches back in there. Get Slick Nick to get that super glue and put it in the back of his head. Oh, so that's the approach. Nah, bruh. See, we don't have to go that route. I just hope Nicki sees this. And I hope she sees, like, I'm not against you, Nicki. But this time, you are 100% at fault. 100. You put your husband in a situation he shouldn't have to been in. It's a dangerous situation. Things could have went left. It still could go left. Now you ask yourself, was it all worth it, Nicki? Was it all worth it in the end? It always disturbs me when I see other people get involved in other people's mess. Because they dragged in it. You get me? No. What she's doing is she got her right team. Well, that's the wrong way to spell Nicki. That's probably why it ain't showing up. But Nicki is falling out of grace because she was not very nice to people. So she's trying to reinvent herself. And I was liking what her new marketing team was doing. They trying to market her differently by telling her, you know, be quiet for a while, have a seat, sit down. Let us try to fix this thing for you. And I love the direction they were taking her in. But then she had to Nicki Minaj herself today. Go in there and start some crap, pulling some old hood stuff with Meek Mill, who was just in there chilling, buying stuff, and then all of a sudden, you come pulling up in there with your boyfriend, your husband, and get in Meek Mill face. For what? For what? It's disappointing, it's sad, and it's pathetic. And this is what you're trying to teach your barbs? This is what you do, barbs. Start unnecessary beef that could get you and your friends hurt. All because you want to argue about something that he said on a song that don't mean nothing no more. Nobody even cared about the song. Now people going back to listen to that song. So, what you accomplished? Nah, Nicki's upset that he don't need her no more. That's what it is. It ain't the fact that she won't Meek and all that. She likes control. She don't like that song. He listens to me and all that stuff. She ain't like that song. She ain't like nothing like that. And then you dating somebody who you gonna treat him like a goon rather than a husband. If you care about your husband, one thing you don't do is send your husband on a blank mission because you care about their health as well-being. You don't treat them like some street goon and just trying to send them out there. We've seen young girls do this and get guys caught in situations they shouldn't be in. Being dumb. We've seen it far too many times. I mean, it's only so many times you get to tell people certain things. And then it's going to get to a point where people stop talking. And then something going to happen. And you know whose fault it's going to be? Nicki's. I know, I walked away from the game for a minute. I already know this game in the bag. That's why I bet the Sixers. Game's in the bag. She knows how he is. She knows how her husband is. So if you know how this is and you know he's a time bomb and the things that he did already, why would you put him in danger if you care about him? If you care about your husband, why would you play with that man? And put him in a dangerous situation where either something gonna happen to him or he gonna do something to somebody. You should be trying to prevent those situations. Especially if you pregnant. If you pregnant and you having a baby, you definitely shouldn't be out there. You see, this is the type of things I'm talking about. Doing silly things that come back to hurt people. And you guys should like this video and share it. Definitely hit my Cash App up. And hit up the Casino on the Cash App. All that matters. Because this is important. People need to know. Straight up. They need to know. Because this is what, how many times he looked on the gram or all these other platforms on him? Or we see a dude chilling and a girl come with her new dude and she bringing the new dude to come fight her old boyfriend. Why? 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 What's the point? What are you trying to prove? No matter what y'all call him, you can call him a clown, call him whatever. That man is not known for playing games. I'll tell you that right now. Her husband ain't known for playing games. If you look at his past, prison record, it ain't for playing. And I'm quite sure he rolled with people that don't play. So if you know that, we already know Meek rolled with people that don't play. What you think's gonna happen? A bunch of innocent people dragged into other people's business and getting hurt because of it. over something stupid. Right, but is that a good thing? Someone you talking about they gonna body bag? Okay, if they do that, then is that a good thing? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to the retaliation? You think nobody gonna retaliate? Or next, better yet, somebody goes to jail. Next thing you know, Meek's back in the system, fighting a case over what happened. You see? Does that work for anybody? Who benefits? The system, the lawyers, the media, the news who gonna promote it and promote us looking stupid. Of course they losing. They gonna lose tonight. Nicki started it. Meek Mill was minding his own business in that mall, going in the store, whatever. They came in the store to get at Meek Mill. They didn't come there to buy nothing. They came there to get in the face of Meek Mill and start whooping. And Nicki, as usual, was doing the majority of the talking. Meek was like, look, let's just step to the side and let's talk. You know, trying to keep it calm and civil. But they was trying to be all loud and obnoxious and screaming and yelling as Nicki does with her mouth. And that's all you hear on the tape. She can't lie her way out of this one. All you hear on the tape is her loud mouth instigating, making the situation worse. The one she started in the first place. It's sad to me because it's like, man, you haven't grown up yet. I'm not trying to attack Nicki. I'm just going off and assessing what happened because it's pitiful. That's something that an immature girl does. And I hope she hears this video and hear how stupid she was for what she did. You putting your husband in risk of going to jail or worse, knowing his track record. You gonna put that man at risk? Look how high the snow pile is. Pretty high. But you put your man at risk of going to jail or worse. Hit the like button, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? 56 likes? Y'all should be asleep on the like button. If you ain't gonna hit the Cash App up, at least you could do is hit the like button. This is some real news. This is that real spill. My thing is, that's the kind of ignorance that get people hurt. What she talking about get people hurt. The nonsense coming out of her mouth and creating situations like that when she know she got a husband that don't play and he's surrounded with people that don't play, And you got Meek and his people, and they don't play. What you think gonna happen? And you instigating for that to happen. Somebody gonna be gone and somebody else going to jail. And there's some innocent people in between clashing because they part of the crew. And then now they hurt. They ain't got the money and the lawyers like everybody else. You gotta break this stupidity cycle. Nobody even cared about what Meek said about you on the song. That wasn't like no ether or nothing. Ain't nobody, that stuff didn't even matter. Nobody cared about that. It didn't even get no impact. All you did was make that impactful now. People want to go back and listen to what Meek said about you on the song now. So thank you, unless you wanted that. That's all you creating. Right, all they did was escalate things and play themselves. Now if something happened, you got TMZ involved, so you know something happened. They coming to get Meek. They coming to get him, the husband. With his track record, they coming to get him. See what I mean? What about stupidity? It all could have been avoided. All of it was avoidable. It ain't about love with Nicki. It's about control with Nicki. She mad because he don't need her. She mad at Safari because Safari don't need her. See, now if you don't need Nicki, she loses what she loves, control. She can tell this new husband what to do, and he gonna do it. That's what she want. When she tell him to do something, go watch her videos with him in it. What she be doing? Grab that for me. Get my bag. Sit there. And he just, you know, as long as you paying the bills, he cool. You know, but that's what she wants. She can't deal with nobody with a career. You ain't using her. Shoot, she got exactly what she wants. She feels safe. She feels protected. I'm glad Meek woke up. He was sitting over there on Instagram eating her feet and stuff. I'm like, man, you eating this chick feet? The hell wrong with you? I wish I would kiss a girl's foot. I'm like, look, your feet made for walking. Maybe like massage my foot. You better go to the massage parlor. Finna massage your feet. Hey, she had Meek up there eating toes. I'm like, man, Meek, you eating toes on Instagram. You know how this done lowered your whole standards? You can keep Shakira, man. I don't like her at all. She did some things that was I ain't gonna get into it, but she said some things and did some things I don't like. So I ain't too cool with Shakira. I'm just putting that out there right now. She did some things and said some things that I didn't like. So we're gonna leave that there. Yeah, it's a race thing. Yeah, it's some stuff that went down. So I ain't like it. A lot of people there didn't like it. Everybody act like it was nothing, but I ain't like it one bit. And that's just how it was. We'll cross that hurdle when we get there. I might have to do that one on the Patreon. How many of y'all here on my Patreon? Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people are liking the Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Ashanti one. The Ashanti one blew everybody's minds. And the Van Damme one, the Lala thing, yeah. The Lala one, you ain't got all the full detail to yet. I'm gonna give you even more on the Lala situation. So I'm glad you over at Patreon. You seeing what's going on over there. We keep giving y'all raw stuff that y'all never heard before, ever, and ain't never really been here. So well, a lot of people are stepping away, and she's kind of stepping in herself. And so it is what it is. But don't forget to hit the Cash App up. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. I'm gonna get out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease.